You're listening to KanDish, and I'm Kandyce Mitchell. Here we are gearing up for my favorite time of the year. It is deadCenter Film Festival Week. It's starting. You don't want to miss it. We're going to talk to Shane Smith. He's going to tell us all about the shorts programs. Shorts programs are really the best way to break into deadCenter if you've never been there before. Very exciting. So much talent, so much to see. Interact with the filmmakers. He's going to tell us when to be there, what to see. There's just so much you can't miss this year. Stay tuned. It's the most wonderful time of the year, you know.
It's Christmas and summer.
That's what it is. It's deadCenter time. Everybody's coming to Oklahoma City. And, you know, I think they're coming for the shorts programs. What do you think?
Absolutely.
The first shorts program would be Friday night.
Thursday night.
Thursday night,
6:30 is Comedy Shorts. It always leads off deadCenter.
All right. And where?
It'll be over at the Harkins.
Harkins. Okay. Great deal. Also that night, the big party, the kickoff party at the Oklahoma City Museum of
Up
Art.
top on the rooftop. Starts at 5 o'clock. And
Starts at 5, so we can make both.
You bet. I'll be making 3. I'll be making the 5 o'clock. Then I'll be at 5:30. All of the programmers are going to kick off the history of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders documentary there at the museum.
Yeah.
And then we'll all scurry over to Harkins for the rest of the evening's events.
A lot about women this year.
Tons. And, you know, I went back just out of curiosity, and over a third of our shorts are female directed this year.
Awesome. And that's not just the femme fatales, right?
No. That's counting the entire count of shorts. Yeah, 1/3.
Very exciting. So we can hit the Oklahoma City Museum of Art for a cocktail, go over and hit your first shorts at the Harkins. What will we see there? What should we see?
Oh, let's go through the list here. Of course, like I said, we have Comedy Shorts. American Animals is playing over there. That has Evan Peters from American Horror Story.
Oh.
AHS. He's a regular on there.
Love it.
LaRon Chapman's movie, You People, local Oklahoma, first-time feature filmmakers going. And then DC After Dark. I do want to talk about the difference between shorts and features, okay? Shorts are for the more adventurous film goers. If you don't like your buttons pushed, probably you should go to features. But DC After Dark is where we have collected our most button pushing shorts and put them all into one collection, and that happens at 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock, okay.
9 o'clock.
Well, that sounds like fun. I'm adventurous.
Okay.
And I always love the shorts. It's just more exciting to see several films.
You bet.
And, showcase all of those talents. So many Oklahomans. You People has a lot of Oklahomans in it. A lot of friends.
It's all Oklahoma, yeah.
I'm excited about that one. Tell me about your favorite shorts program.
Femme Fatales.
Okay.
Is my favorite shorts program. Normally, Love, Sex, and Death is my favorite shorts program. It's my second favorite this year, but Femme Fatales is just an outstandingly strong, very diversely creative group of films, and it starts off with a film by Melina Govich, who is a local girl, and she got to attend an IFC female director seminar that was led by Paul Wig, who did Ghostbusters.
Oh.
And she had a film in last year. I don't remember what the name of it was. Chris Freihofer was in it. But her film this year is called Suzanne and the Man, and it blew my mind when I screened it. She has made just a quantum leap creatively.
Will her brother be in the film?
I don't know.
Matt? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be watching for him. That's a big talent, too.
Yeah.
From right here in Oklahoma. So Femme Fatales.
And that's Friday. The first screening is Friday at 6:15.
Okay.
And then Love, Sex, and Death goes at 6:30.
Tell me about Love, Sex, and Death. That's usually your favorite.
It is usually my favorite. It starts off with a film called Stand By, and it's from a girl who named Pamela Ribon from Los Angeles, who actually was one of the writers of Moana. And what this is it's a proof of concept piece. And so what she's done is she has a pitch for a series, and she has put together one scene from the series to go in as a proof of concept, and the scene absolutely just works all by itself. It's just a little bit of magic. Control was a story about a young man coming of age and his father being very uncomfortable with it. There's an interesting story about a relationship called The Wait. Consolation prize is a film made by Joel Blacker, who was here last year. He's one of our returning directors, and he's a talent people need to look out for. Joel is going to go places in Hollywood. Insecurity's a Deal. I don't want to give anything away on that. Just don't miss Insecurity's a Deal. End Times is a story of a man who finds a dying squirrel in the park, and it just goes haywire from there. A Craftsman is a story of a man who misses his wife, Shed. But my favorite film possibly in the whole festival is Last Words as far as comedies, and so don't miss it. What it is a film about a widower who has a child, and what happens is he discovers a box with a tape recorder in it that says, "Only listen when you're ready." And he thinks he's ready, but he's not.
So don't miss.
Don't miss, and it's a comedy.
Anything for kids? Do you do shorts for kids?
Yeah. In fact, those are free. And they go at the Oklahoma City Library.
Okay.
They will be going at 10 o'clock on Friday, and I believe 10 or 11 on Saturday. And they are also followed by high school shorts, where we have, just films by high schoolers, and those have really improved dramatically just in the last 2 or 3 years. And we have a kid here from Oklahoma I want to give a shout out to, Sam Brown, who is an up-and-coming, and I predict big things for Sam.
Yes.
Big things for Sam, and he got 2 films into deadCenter this year.
What a bed of talent we have here.
It's growing.
And so many people coming to Oklahoma specifically for deadCenter. It's been lauded as one of the best film festivals.
Filmmakers that come here are really shocked by 2 things. One is they're shocked at how full our audiences are, but also how knowledgeable our audiences are.
Very interactive.
Yeah, very interactive, and they get excellent feedback, and they have been now going out and becoming ambassadors and preaching the gospel of deadCenter to their friend filmmakers, and so we're getting a whole lot higher quality films submitted, particularly out of Hollywood and New York City.
I'm impressed every year, and particularly with the shorts program. Tell me, as far as your work, how many short films did you screen this year?
I've had years where I didn't do a in-season Grand Slam one year, but one year between January and the next January, I looked at every film that we'd done, and I discovered that's not necessary.
Yeah.
And so this year, I'd say I probably we had over 800 shorts that were submitted, and I probably watched half of them. And my counterpart, Sunrise, I think watched probably about 600 of them.
Oh, you have a new partner.
Yes. Sarah moved up, to overall program director, and we brought in Sunrise from OU School of Film, and he's just a mind-bogglingly smart guy about film.
How exciting. Okay, so new blood.
New blood, come meet Sunrise. I'll be wearing a T-shirt that has a sunset on it, and so you'll have Sunrise
and sunset.
Yes.
Of course. Why not? So after each shorts program, there's the Q&A.
Yes.
Which I think is one of the most interesting aspects of deadCenter.
Absolutely.
Interacting with the filmmakers and sometimes with the actors.
Right.
Very fun. Tell me, which will be the best of the Q&As? Who will have the most representation here? Okay,
well, as always, Okie Shorts will have a plethora of filmmakers. It's, we actually have to plan extra time for Q&A for Okie Shorts. Among the other ones, Love, Sex, and Death. We'll have 3 filmmakers there, including Joel Blacker, and I really encourage people to get to know Joel because he is going to go places in Hollywood, and he's just the nicest guy in the world. We have 3 filmmakers for our Heart Hard block, and I would highly recommend in the Heart Hard block the film Unforgivable. It's produced by a young lady from Edmond who was also a producer on The Tower, the documentary
that was
about
a great film.
Yes, and this is a film. Unforgivable is a film about the Rwandan genocide, and as you know, in the 90s, at some point in the late 90s, they shipped in 250,000 machetes and kind of whipped everybody up into a fever via radio of tribalism of the Tutsis against the Hutus, and they gave an order on radio, and they grabbed their machetes, and over the course of the next month, they killed 1 million Hutus. And so this is a woman who was a Hutu who had her child, her baby, pulled out of her arms and hacked in front of her and had one of her arms hacked off. And she has now teamed up with her partner, who is a Tutsi, to reunify and heal the nation. And the Tutsi, her next door neighbor that she partnered up with, happens to be the guy that killed her child and cut her arm off.
Oh, my goodness. What was the name of this film again?
It's called Unforgivable, and it is the most... I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Yeah.
It's the most powerful story of forgiveness that I've ever seen in my life. Do not miss this film.
And that's a short film?
That's a short. It's in our Heart Hard, and it's about a probably 25 to 30 minute short doc.
Okay.
We'll have 4 filmmakers at our Fringe Shorts screening, including you have Amy Young, who runs 612 over here. She was a producer of Diana in Savannah, which is an excellent little doc that Brad Beasley directed.
I've been hearing about Diana in Savannah.
You will fall in love with Diana from Savannah. She is just quite the character. And so if you really want to get good Q&A, those are the blocks to go to hear outstanding Q&A.
Oh, my schedule is full already.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't miss any of these.
No.
So tell me this. Other than the short films, of course, which we should see, what events will you be attending at deadCenter this year?
I get some free time Friday night. Other than that, I'm working. But on Friday night, I have set aside some time to go see Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich. And again, normally our features are fairly safe, so I want to caution you, if you're going to Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich, they asked us, are you sure you want to show this? Because everywhere you can go, we go there.
Okay.
And so, but it's going to be, I think, the raucous event of the festival, as far as crowd wise.
For the truly adventurous.
For the most truly adventurous.
Okay.
Yes, stay away if you're not. And then right after that, over at 21C, we're having a screening of The Big Lebowski in honor of its anniversary of release, and it is a pajama party screening. So bring your pajamas, come watch a screening of Big Lebowski. That starts at 11 o'clock at 21C, and I believe they're giving a discounted rate to anybody that wants to spend the night there to come to the party.
And why not?
Sure.
The last shorts program that plays traditionally at deadCenter, Okie Shorts on Sunday night, right?
It won't be this year, but it does play on Sunday.
Oh, so we've changed it up a bit.
Yeah, everything shook up a little bit this year.
Well, I was at the last showing of the Oklahoma Shorts last year at Harkins Theater when the theater literally was overflowing. It was just busting at the seams.
Right. Well, we actually had to change theaters.
Yeah. But it was so exciting. Even with the wait, we probably waited 45 minutes to get started. But
in heavy sun.
I was just overcome with joy at the number of people who were there to see these Okie Shorts.
And how passionate were they?
They were passionate. And you know what? Those films never disappoint.
No.
I'm always so proud just to be there and to know that these people and this talent exists in Oklahoma, and we're supporting this talent.
And if anybody out there has not been to deadCenter and you want just a little taste of what it's about, in that block last year, and probably the primary reason for that audience size was the outstanding Oklahoma film, which was Butch, The Legend of Langston, and you can go out and find that online. It's probably a 12 or 15 minute film, and it's just heartwarming and charming, and that'll give you a taste of what you'll see at deadCenter.
Okay, and there was a short film about a guy from, I want to say it was somewhere near Elk City. It was over out west. Harley. Mm-hmm. That was touching,
right,
and interesting, and just kind of drew me in.
Just a little taste of Oklahoma.
Yeah. Well, I do love that, and I'm so glad. So this year, bigger theater.
We have more shorts programs.
Okay.
And we have more shorts than we've ever showed before, and every year the quality gets better.
Yeah, the shorts programs are where it's at, and of course, I mean, I like to see the features, and I like to go to the parties and the panels.
Cool story.
The awards ceremony.
There is no awards ceremony.
I noticed that in the schedule. No awards ceremony.
We didn't have one last year either. We made a process shift last year, and I think it really worked. What we decided to do is, if your film was a winner, and you were in attendance, we called you down before the screening of your block or your feature, and we presented the award then, because we wanted the crowd that was attending that screening to understand they were seeing an award-winning film. and not to hear about it 2 days later when, it popped up in the newspaper.
Right. So it's really more intimate and better for the filmmaker.
Sure.
Okay, I see. Well, that's a great transition.
Yeah.
So many changes each year that make deadCenter what it is. And it really is it's the best time of the year here in Oklahoma City.
Absolutely. You got a whole lot of people who are passionate about film, an army of volunteers, and every year, we pull together at the end of the festival and say, okay, what do we need to do to make it better next year?
And it's always successful.
Always.
It's like an addiction. I really can't. I schedule my whole summer around deadCenter. No travel allowed.
Yep.
Yeah. Very exciting. How do we find out about deadCenter?
Well, you can go to deadcenterfilm.org to look through the schedule. You can also go there to buy all access passes, and all access passes will get you into any film or shorts program that you want to see, as well as our infamous parties.
It's a great value.
It's a great value. Otherwise, if you want to come attend and you do not have an all-access pass so that you understand how it works in advance, as we start to bring people in or queue them in line for a program, we queue all-access pass holders in one line and people who are interested in purchasing tickets in another, because all-access pass holders will always get first dibs to the theater. So we seat those people, and then we do a seat count, and we'll sell the number of seats left to the people queuing in line. Very seldom does someone who's in a ticket line not get into the theater, but for some of the more sold out, like I anticipate Ryan Belgard's movie will sell out. The Love, Sex, and Death is almost always a sellout. Okie Shorts is one to get to early. And so in the ones that are going to be popular, you want to make sure you get in that line early.
Well, I'm ready. I've got my all-access pass. And you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. We're ready to see the rest of Oklahoma participate because we know what's going on out there, and we look forward to it every year.
You bet. If you're a film lover, do not miss this event.
Do not miss it. There you heard it. deadCenter Film Festival. And again with the website?
deadcenterfilm.org.
All right. We'll see you there. And it starts
this Thursday night, 5 o'clock. See you on the rooftop of the Museum of Art.
I'll see you there.